Hello, dear Virgos, and welcome to your May 2023 readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. If you're Virgo Sun, Moon, and Rising, then this reading is for you. So let's get started. The first week you are dealing with the masculine energy, my dear Virgos. This masculine energy is somebody who is very well placed in the hierarchy. So if you're working, then this can be your boss, or it is you yourself the boss if you're a masculine energy. It can be somebody from the bank also that you're dealing with for a loan. It can be your banker. And it can also be somebody who is new in your place, like most probably a new neighbor comes in, or it's a new colleague that you are seeing this week, my dear Virgos. And I see that this is energy of a very I see this person is very well settled in life, and they're very frank, very generous, and very good at giving good advice. Also, this is what I see. So some kind of this energy is playing out in your life in the first week. It can be you yourself, my dear Virgos, who are giving a good advice to somebody. Not the sound advice. 99% sound and 1% advice, right? That is not a Virgo style, right? So this is what I see in the first week. And I also see money wise things are like you are discussing money matters in the first week, and things are picking up slowly but surely. This is what I see for Virgo students. Also, you might be speaking with the banker regarding your student loans also at this point of time, or with a father figure. For the single Virgos, ladies, I see that there can be a chance meeting with a person who is I see this person more as a matured a matured man rather than a very younger masculine energy. And this person is really well settled and grounded kind of a person, and this kind of a person you are meeting in the first week. So a potential friendship or a potential meeting can turn into a friendship, and a potential friendship or something that someone you already knew can turn into something more of a romantic kind of a friendship also. And for some of the Virgos, this can be your new boss also, who is coming in the first week of May. And then we go to the second week, and here, my dear Virgos, you're going to be really busy social week for Virgos in the second week. What is happening is that you're attending seminars, you're meeting friends, parties, events, concerts. Is all a busy time for you, and you're making new friends. Some of you might be even traveling and making friends during your travel also. And I would like to tell you a word of caution is that everyone who appears friendly might not be trustworthy. All right, so don't open up your heart to them. Give it time, take time to know people, because sometimes we easily give our trust to someone. And I really feel, for me, it's not very easy to trust someone very easily. I used to be like that, very trusting. But then I realized that trust is something very precious. It's like a precious ornament. And this precious ornament, you can't give it to everyone. The person in front has to be precious also. This is where you can give that to them. So trust is that precious, extremely precious ornament, extremely something precious and invaluable that you can't give it to everyone. So in the second week, make sure you are not trusting the wrong people, that you don't regret in the future. All right, my dear Virgo, so just be careful about that. But otherwise, I see a lot of new friendships are pipeline for you, I would say. And then we go to the third week. Now the third week, you're taking things slow. Most probably you have been so busy, my dear Virgo students, also partying in the second week, is that now you are like, I want to take things easy, so you are just taking your time, and you are maybe reading books, or just, maybe dusting something, because Virgos don't sit quietly. You have to do something, right, my dear Virgos? Yeah, that's why I think Virgos and Taurians do pretty well when it comes to work. And when it comes to fights, also, they fight a lot, also. So, in the third week, my dear Virgos, you're taking things slow. And for some of the Virgos, you were expecting some results very fast. And that's not happening because there are some slags on the path, there are some roadblocks, some kind of papers didn't reach on time and things like that, so everything has slowed down in the third week. You were wanting to complete certain projects, but unfortunately, or I would say fortunately, not even unfortunately, fortunately, they are taking time, because this is the time that your Virgo skills come at at a hand's distance. And what is that? To analyze, to recap, to research, to re-see everything, to just again and again to revise what you are doing. All right, my dear Virgos, in the in the third week. And then we go to the fourth week, and the fourth week is a beautiful energy. You are very, very communicative, talkative, and you are talking the right things. You are impressing your higher ups. You are working a lot. You are traveling also at this point of time. Short distance travels, I see, for Virgos in the last week. I also see a lot of creativity in the Virgos, and I also see that they are very confident, and the communication skills are on the top notch at this point of time, my dear Virgos, and you are working towards your success in the last week. So financially, I see that you can make a lot of good changes. If your financial well-being is a bit upside down, then in the last week you're going to get opportunities that you have to seize and make the most of them, my dear Virgos. Then I also see in the last week is that there can be some kind of creative projects that can come up to you, or you can start something creative also, like writing, like writing scripts, or doing something which is more of a creative bent of mind. This is what I see. And something analytical also, very cerebral mercurial energy is seen in the last week for you, my dear Virgo. So it is your energy also. However, I would like to tell you is that while you travel, you need to be a bit careful. All right, when you travel, just take care of your belongings, take care of all your paperwork, whatever you have to carry when you travel, my dear Virgos, you should carry it, okay? Because I see that over here, I really see that there are chances that you can lose something when you travel, or when you are moving from place to place, even when you are in your office, or even at home also, put your things in the proper place, otherwise you might lose them, or the chances of loss, material loss, is high throughout this month. So I would like to tell you to take care of your belongings. But otherwise, this month looks pretty good. The third week is good because it is a slow energy, but when something goes slow, that doesn't mean that project has failed. It just means that you need to let the universe do its work, because you have done everything. When it slows down, it slows down. You can't do much about it. Then you have to feel that maybe it's going slow, so I have to see why is it going slow. I have to go and look into the things a bit on the deeper aspects of things, okay? Because there is always something like that. In my life, I have experienced that also, my dear Virgos, is that whenever something hasn't worked out, or I have worked for something, and then there were a lot of blocks on certain things, and then like, why it's not happening? Why so I've done this and all, and then I would see, and then only afterwards I would realize that, wow, this was really good that it didn't happen, because I was saved from a particular situation that wouldn't have been very fruitful, or not very positive for me. Okay, so you have to take things like that in the third week, my dear Virgos. Do your best and leave the rest in the hands of the divine. All right, my dear Virgos. So thank you for listening. Please do like, share, and comment. And I shall see you next month. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.